Hi, I'm Dani Gasparini, and welcome to this segment of Penn Voice. I am joined today by Jonathan Gervais, who is the Parks and Recreation Director of the City of Belmont. Jonathan, welcome.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about a myriad of programs and services and functions that are happening in Belmont, and I'm so excited to hear a lot of them. But let's start with the teen recreation and programs that Belmont has to offer this summer and throughout the year.
Yeah, we've really worked to expand our teen programming, and this is really fine in those times when teens don't have a programmed activity. A lot of young people have sports or dance, but those unstructured times, we really want to provide a safe and fun place for them to go. So we worked with San Mateo County, and we want to thank the county. They gave us a grant, and we were able to expand our teen programming. We're starting a homework center this fall for young folks to come after school, hang out, do some of the homework. That'll also function as a teen center.
And where do they go? Where is the teen center?
Yeah, that's opening up at the Barrett Community Center,
Okay.
which is right there on Ralston. We added the nice sign on the fence, easy to see, and it's within walking distance of both Ralston Middle School and
Right.
Carlmont High School, which is another important fact.
Right. And so you have ongoing programs that sort of are geared towards teens. We know that not only homework support, but just a place to hang out and meet new people and like you said, a safe place to go is so important for our teens.
And we started this summer, we added on what was called Thursday Night Lights, where we offered teen programming this summer every Thursday at Barrett Community Center as well, to try and provide some fun opportunities for young folks to get together and meet, play frisbee golf at night, and all sorts of fun things that they can do.
I think that's so wonderful for the whole community, right? So there's just always a place welcoming for all ages of individuals in Belmont, so that they know there's a place to go and see other folks and meet new people and just hang out and have some fun. So you also have your Twin Pines Senior and Community Center. Lots happening there as well. We just heard the Teen Center. So tell us what's new and happening at the Twin Pines Senior and Community Center.
Yeah, the Twin Pines Senior and Community Center really does a great job serving our adult population in Belmont. Some of the neat things that we have going on and that are really interesting to me are like the language clubs. We have 7 language clubs with both native speakers and folks that are trying to learn the language. They get together, they eat, they share the language. And I love hearing the French club, especially on their celebrations at Bastille Day. So these clubs are really an important place. We also offer transportation to and from the center. We have a fully accessible van, and we encourage folks to use it. We're trying to get more folks to use it. We'll come and pick you up, and this is especially important in Belmont, where we have a lot of hills.
Right.
And a lot of our older folks aren't able to get out a lot.
Right.
So we can come and get you, bring you down. You can have a low-cost, very nutritious lunch that's catered, watch a movie, and then we'll take you home.
So do people find what's happening during the day on the website, so you can look on any given day and say, oh, today is movie day, or tonight is a language club night, or?
All the calendars are posted on the website, as well as we have a newsletter, Senior Tales, that we put out every month that includes all the activities. We also are really trying to focus in on health and wellness as well. You know, we have a lot of fall prevention courses, which is huge for our senior population, making sure that folks, like we've experienced in my family, aren't falling and breaking femurs and stuff. So we really want to encourage folks to stay healthy, stay active, and stay engaged with community. And that's really one of the focus of the Twin Pines Senior and Community Center, is to make sure seniors don't become separated.
Right.
That they engage with other folks and keep that community spirit.
Right. And, you know, just like teens, it's a place where you get to hang out, you get to meet new people, you get to, like you said, be engaged. So now we've heard about teens and we've heard about our senior center. So we're going to move right on to some of the preschool programs now. So we're kind of getting the whole spectrum of ages and community classes.
Well, we like to say we take care of you from cradle to grave.
There you go.
So we do run a fully state licensed preschool at the Barrett Community Center for young folks 2.5 to 5 years old. Really a play-based program. We have 75 kids in the program. We have a staff that's been there a long time, and it really is a nice community access, nice community program. It's a little less expensive than some of the others, and we offer discounts to Belmont residents.
Right. And is it something that's full-time, or can parents choose part-time, a couple hours a day?
Most of the kids are full-time, but we do have part-time options.
Okay. And again, if someone's interested in learning about if there's any space, that they can go onto the website and see how to. I imagine with only 75 slots, you've got a pretty good waiting list for your preschool.
We do, but we're always looking for more folks and really want to serve the community.
Right.
And it's called the Belmont Community Learning Center, and you can just find that on our website.
Okay, that's awesome. So we're really hitting the spectrum. We've got preschoolers, we've got teens, we've got seniors. So now we've got, we're in the middle of summer, and all of the cities in their Parks and Recs programs gear up for a pretty robust summer program as kids are out of school, and you want to provide something for them to do all day long versus just after school. So what are some of the things that you're doing this summer that are different that you might do as an after-school program?
Yeah, summer's our sweet spot in Parks and Rec, and every year we get everybody together and really gear up. And this summer we have our Camp SOAR, which is SOAR. We have Hawks and Eagles, and that's some of the older kids and older kids and younger kids that then divide up into camps at Twin Pines Park. And these are really kind of old school camps.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun. You know, the kids get to throw rocks in a creek. I was looking at them yesterday and watching them, and they were building a fort in Twin Pines. And that's what makes our camps a little different, is that we really offer that element of nature in Twin Pines Park. Kids can play with natural materials, play games out there, and it's a lot of fun. They come home, they're tired, and they're ready for a nice evening.
I remember this was years ago. I went and visited one of your summer camps in Twin Pines Park, and talk about urban forest. We laid on a blanket and we looked up, and the arborist was telling us all about the trees. And honest to goodness, when you looked up in the middle of those trees in that urban forest, you think you are miles and miles and miles away from any city life. It is so beautiful and so tree lined. It's just a great experience. So I see what you're saying when you say the kids really sort of have this outdoor experience.
You know, there's a movement in the parks and recreation world started by a gentleman named Richard Louv, who wrote a book, Last Child in the Woods. And the idea is that with all the screens and all the iPads that young folks have, which are great, but they also need a balance.
Right.
They need time outside. They need time working with natural materials, with rocks and sticks, and that experience is a little different. You know, oftentimes when young folks are working outside together on a project, it builds teamwork.
Right.
Instead of competition. You know, they have to work together to build something or complete some task. It's a different experience than sports or other things that are a little more competitive.
Right. And Belmont's so blessed with all of its pockets of these urban forests, so rich in saving and preserving all of the trees that you have, and sort of the pocket parks, if you will. And this will be our last question, and that is Davy Glen Park. So tell us what's happening there.
Yeah, Davy Glen Park has a long history. It was the city acquired the land as part of a development down the hill towards El Camino, off Davy Glen Road, which is, if you're going north in El Camino and you see Whisperers Cafe, you go up the hill there. And that's where we're opening this new park. It's been a challenge to design. It's quite an elevation change at the park. There's some hillsides to work with, but working with a local landscape architect and engineering firm, I think we developed a great design that really matches the site. It incorporates materials, incorporates colors, and is very natural feel, but beautiful as well. We're working to finish up the construction on that. I wanted to thank some of our folks who helped us. Lingso Garden Materials has given us a ton of boulders and other materials.
Great community.
The Water District helped us. Davy Tree Company, it's called Davy Glen because Keith Davy owned the property, and he started the West Coast branch of Davy Tree, and as well as the County of San Mateo, which gave us a grant for this project as well. We're looking to finish up construction. Hopefully sometime around Labor Day this year, we'll have an opening. We'll make it on a Saturday, we'll have it a big event, and hopefully the community can come out and help us celebrate this great addition.
Well, when you're ready to open the park, let us know so we can do a program and we can show people some pictures and visuals and invite people to make sure that they attend your opening. I wish we had time to sort of talk about even the definition of what a physical park is today, because that certainly has transformed over the years as to what we might have thought a park looked like 20 years ago versus what a park might look like today. There's been such a transition to that too. But I want to thank you so much, Jonathan, for joining us and telling us about all the wonderful things that are happening at Belmont. I have a feeling after this show, there's going to be a flood of people all throughout San Mateo County wanting to come to Belmont for all of the wonderful programs that you're offering. So thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Dani.
And we'll see all of you next time on Penn Voice.